Alright. Let's try it out. Let's see how fast it takes me to get completely overwhelmed. Oh, for sure, dude. It depends on the loadout, but I don't plan to use all my abilities. Not on this one, though. I have another Gunwitch that I'm not sure how I want to build her yet. In fact, I mean, this was going to be my ability spam one, and it was pre-trials. Magic Maggie. But I think I'm going to do the other one, ability power, and make a third one for, like, hero damage stuff. It comes tomorrow. Are you sure? Or are you just saying that? Did they say something? Oh, yeah, there you go. Full patch notes when the patch comes out. So we are getting 19.5 tomorrow. That's awesome. Wow, I was wrong. Those come next wave. Yeah, I just opened up the Twitter. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. Oh god, how is my generic build for this? How did that go again? Dude, I didn't even read all the patch notes. Like, I skimmed them on the stream a little bit. I can't remember if I put flames in this wave or next. What's my time? Like, what time is it here? Give me your warlock gear. No, it's mine. Get your own. It's all mine. I'm not willing to share. Yeah, 4:45 or 4 to 1700. I don't know how that other stuff works. Our clocks are too American down here. And you guys saving shard packs? I would, and I was actually gonna do this off stream. Here's my inventory space. I don't have enough room to do that, except for my auto loop, but that's got a very important role of having to be open. Oh, 770k, it's so good. It's so much better. Can you guys feel it? Can you guys feel me getting stronger? Same for you, yeah. The feels. The lack of inventory space feels. I'm just waiting for the shard sorting so I can get rid of some. I know I've got a couple duplicates at least that I don't want. Like, I have 2 of those spider kiss things. I only need 1. I'm not gonna do another snipe witch. Probably won't do another snipe witch. God, what if I want to do another kind of snipe witch? Or like, what if my AP Gunwitch has nothing better for the slot? And that's AP scaling. Oh god. Okay, I got a horde. Never mind. I take it all back. I got a horde. So I know, like, relics don't drop for Gunwitch, but if I have another DPS or 5 in my deck, that should still help to balance it out, right? I think. I think that works. Flamethrowers or sand traps first? I think I do flamethrowers first. It's probably the wrong answer. I'm gonna do it anyways. Yo, Apple Spicer, thanks for the host! Damn. It helps? Wait, what helps? Oh, just the saving shard pack thing? Man, now that I know it's so soon though, I might farm at the end of the night or something. Fill up like the remaining inventory slots in like my auto loot bag just with shards for that reason. Yo, Apple, how are you doing? I tuned. I mean, you know, I talked in your chat. I tuned to your stream a little bit. Were you feeling all right? Seems like you had quite a long face today. You're here to spice up your life. Yeah, that's exactly what this stream needs, a little bit more spice. Alright, let's see. What else do I got? I got 140, that's 60 left? You're just a Sarah Jessica Parker. Oh god, that's gold. Yeah, in case anyone's wondering, Apple was wearing a zebra mask. So, there you go. 60 left? Yeah, let's do, I don't know what to do. Maybe just more cannons in the middle? I feel like I built something extra this time, or I'm missing some mana. Oh no, I did flamethrowers here. Yeah, let's do like full cannons in the middle. And then we'll go, where are you at? Oh god. First game of the day, frames. Yo, how'd the stream go though? It said you were doing like early streams now, and I noticed that because like that first stream I saw you do was like 5 AM for me. Maybe not quite that bad. Here we go, here's the stuff. There we go. That works decently well. I'll get a thing going. Red Rider Man, thanks for the follow. So you can get healthy and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I've done plenty of really late streams as well, and they still kind of sneak in every now and then, but it was not good for the sleep schedule. If nothing else. Alright, so we got 300 left. Let's do sand traps. Maybe another cannon per lane. Get a snake coil in as well. Exactly that, yeah. So, make them like occasional. So I said this would be a good map for the snipes. That might be true. It doesn't feel like a good map for DPSing in the middle. It's so short range. I don't feel like I'm getting much benefit out of this snipe build. I need like a Little Horn Valley or something. I wish I remembered what I did on this map last time too. Like, was it 3 cannonballs and a flamethrower? Do I have enough for that? Did I just load up the front? So this will have another 180, 280? Oh god, someone help, math. 180, 180. 5 lanes. 30 per? Yeah. Why do I fight old habits, actually? That's the biggest reason. When I started doing it, in times in the past, like I always would make it real tight and then just DPS there to compensate, but I don't really need to anymore. Alright, later Apple, thanks for dropping by and thank you for the host. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do one more cannon in the middle and then just one more cannon in each lane. Get them butt facing. But yeah, fighting in the middle, basically, I mean, it let me build out the other lanes real strong. Back when, you know, I was a lot weaker, right? And then I'd only have to watch the one lane, except for the boss. Instead of, like, maybe needing my attention other places. Now it's, yeah, I mean, now it's not really necessary. I still do it, though. Old habits, you know. Is it gonna... I mean, it's hard to say, one. Like, they talked about, like, the scaling and stuff, and, like, how some things gain more and less from it, reaching caps and stuff. But overall, they seem to think that it's gonna be a tower buff, because they're buffing... They're doing some minor buffs to enemies to compensate. I think it's gonna be a buff to most. But we'll see. And, like, it might be a buff in certain stages of the games and a nerf in others, right? Like, if you have a tower that scales really well and, like, hits the cap in Chaos 5 or 4 with just stats for defense speed, it's probably a nerf to you if you are only in Chaos 2 or 3. Well, you know, nerfing's not necessarily bad either, right? Like, it's all about, you know, the health of the game and balance and all that. And I think a lot of the nerfs they've done since Trials came out were necessary. I really do think that, and I can imagine that more are needed. It is a little hard. 11 Sins Wave 5. I actually haven't counted since the Assassin increase. Actually, I think you could get 11 Sins on Littlehorn if you let both sub-objectives drop before they change that stuff. I might be wrong on that. Man, I guess I'm just gonna do another cannonball in the middle. Yeah, did you let the sub-objectives drop? I think you get more when they drop. I'm not positive. I've always been kind of iffy on saying that, but I think it might be true. Okay, let's leave your big boy Gooch in there. We'll go with someone I know can take out a roller. Man, what do I upgrade now? Cannonballs. Everything is cannonballs. Almost pressed 8 as well. Game's so hard. So what do we got for a boss? We got Quibbly. That's kind of sad. If I'm not down there in time, I won't be able to DPS them. People are always mad at DD2 changes. I don't know. The DD2 Steam reviews are forever going to be in a pit. Everyone wants the game exactly how they want it, and that's never going to be the case. Sadly, people who are satisfied with the game typically are playing it and not going around and writing Steam reviews. Like, I haven't written a review for this game, and I've got more hours than I want to admit in this game. And yeah, you know, I'm not happy with everything, but overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the game. I actually kind of wish I didn't put the cannonballs, like, up here. Like, I want to put them to the side so I can situate myself right here. Because going and sniping, like, zooming in is kind of awkward with this short range. Yeah, I almost fill my mana just from standing. You just want Man and Machine. And I want Barbarian someday. I agree with you, Epic Raid Boss. I do like a lot of the improvements. Like, to the core of the game and stuff, and gameplay, the systems. My biggest gripe is just the lack of maps right now. Or the biggest one. It's not only. I guess that's what biggest means. They may not all be dead, but I'm gonna go down to Quibbly anyways. No! I need to help! The snipe might be more of like a apply snipe poison to enemies kind of thing. I don't change the field of view now. I've heard weird things, so I just basically distance myself from the whole idea. Instead of whining about it. Yeah, I mean, it's not... Well, you know, there are issues that I guess, you know, are valid, very valid issues, right? Are they ruin the face of the game kind of thing by just whining about it issues? Or, I don't know. Are they find ways to constructively bring them up and try to help improve the game? Yes, but at the same time, you know, I mean, in the end, it all comes from a place of wanting the game to be better too, right? It's just, I don't think the presentation on a lot of it's done properly. I haven't read the reviews though, so I don't really know everything that's being said down there. There's someone who's mad. I mean, there was plenty of people mad about the Nimbus nerf, but Nimbuses are still strong. It's like, oh, it's getting nerfed, but like actually, it's all good. When I actually have a range shard now, and I put it on my Frost Tower. I don't plan to use range on it. I think Gambit's enough. For now, we'll see what happens with the patch tomorrow. Right now, I feel like my range is enough. I put Raid on it instead. Have I found a good use for Mercs? I only use them on sand traps, and that's it. I do think, I mean, if you get super high in Ascension, eventually stuff that scales a little better with crit than deep power would be better with Mercs. But overall, I don't think it's really great. Though, I think there's an argument to be made, especially considering target limits with AoE towers, is that sure, your overall DPS might be lower, but having like one of your 10 targets get like super crit down to make room for another target to be AoE down, maybe there might be a good argument for setting something like that up. You really like hitting the entire map? Yo, hey, I might want to consider that too, Yui. Like, right now I'm spending, you know, 100, 150 DU per map on Sky Guards. It might be worth it to do that, and the more I'm talking about it now, the more I think it is. Alright, so we got Tuskar and we got Quibbly, I think? Or no, Grimlock. The highest, not the closest? Oh, maybe. But something inspired like in line of sight and stuff too, and I want, you know what I want? I want certain towers that are built for that. Like I think Lightning Strike Auras should be built like that kind of deal. Though then sometimes it's almost better like to get a Lightning Strike Aura picking off like the little guys or something too, to make room for boss DPS on other single. I don't know. I like the functionality for sure. I don't know about every, but I like where your head's at. Please. You were just hit by the crit, weren't you? Oh my god, I missed. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, let's let some star power rejoin. I'm gonna get jumped on soon. Spider's kiss, bruh. Oh. I think there's a argument to be made for not going that zero entropy, like keeping the piercing Ice Needle, just for assassins. Even if you want the damage, like, you might be better off piercing. I like how you can double jump while you're sitting on your broom too. Am I not sniping, or is it just awkward as fuck? I think it was just awkward, but it seemed weird. Ooh, new weapon. Earthshatter got its AoE nerfed a long while ago, yeah. To the point where it was either made single target or effectively single target, and honestly, the difference didn't matter enough for me to retain which way the change went. Hero crit, yeah, absolutely, yep. Like, I'm gonna put that on right now. I think the proper stats, hero crit, is better than losing a little bit of AP. I don't actually think that. I just want to have a Chaos 5 weapon. I'm not sure. That not piercing? Yeah, I mean, different uses for it, right? But if I was going ability spam, like, would I need... I mean, it'd be nice to have the piercing along with other AoE things for the, dudes. Actually, I have a little bit of Broom Nado damage. I should be dropping Broom Nados down right before I get jumped on. I don't know how much damage it does, but every little bit helps, right? And something to do while I wait to get attacked. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Earth Shatters are great. Is 1.5 mil for you? I think I was doing like 1.9. Broom Nado? I love Broom Nado. Broom Nado is one of my favorite abilities in the game. Like, for controlling lanes. Other things as well, but like, I like the idea of dropping a Broom Nado in a lane and then just running off and doing other things too. It's like, it's such a good thing, like you just drop it and that lane is set for whatever its long ass duration is. I want to tier 3 these. I don't know if I want to tier 4 them. Fair enough, man, just use all the abilities all the time. I think the only ability I didn't really use when I was using Gunwitch in like the first week of trials was 2 at twice the price, and I used it a bit. But and I love 2 at twice the price pre-trials. But just the fact that like it kind of took me away from using every other ability made me not want to use it as much. That and because Snipe, Ice Needle Snipe combo bug was so strong, I just used that all the time. But 2 at twice the price is so good. And I think it's still good. Like, it was so good, and I think it's still good. Yeah, it's good that you can cancel. Actually, speaking of canceling abilities, though, you know what quality of life thing needs to happen to EV2? Is there number 2, you need to be able to cancel the float. Chasing down Lady York's just running after them. Firing. Alright, so there's a geode somewhere. I might have to care. It's close, I'll care. You knew where that was going. You feel it too, man. Oh god, it should be so much better if you could cancel that instead of being stuck in it. Maybe it's 1.9 mil after a crit. I don't know. No, it'd actually be nice if you could just set what abilities are where for her without having to affect your other heroes. Like, just pick what your loadout is. Trendy, please. I meant to press 7, not 8. I'm actually silenced. Oh. It's okay, everything dies anyways. This lane's so dumb. Oh no! My aim's not so good to hit your chin from behind the wall. Oh god, he stopped existing. Frida said, yo, what's going on? How you doing? Oh god, that hit. It's so good. Gunwitch in C5? Better scaling HP. I feel you there. I'm not using Reader Die. I went for extra Room NATO damage, or extra, like, damage one. Dewey Deathfall System, yeah. Increased damage while under its effect. But I might take that off just because, like, I feel like I'm doing enough damage that I'm gonna kill the roller just as fast. Basically, like, it'd take 2 shots to do 8 million, or it'd take 2 shots to do 10 million, but the last shot, or like the second shot, would be a lot over damage anyways, kind of deal. It's kind of where I feel like I'm at. Nope. Jacob, yo, what's going on? Yeah, you do that shift 1 to 4. I have a buddy who does that too. I don't want to do that though. I actually, like, I'm just used to it all, so I don't want to rebind them that way. I just want, like, my DPS only to have it so I can slot whatever ability I want. But that's asking a lot for, like, something that isn't necessary. Trendy, please cater every hero to every one of my needs. I don't know, I mean, what is it, Broom Vault and you're number 1? If I use Broom Vault more, I consider it. I'd never use number 1 enough. But I really liked number 1 and 2 because they went through geodes. That's why I played Gunwitch before Abyss Lord. Alright, so what do we have? Can I get a roller? No. Apparently I can't get a roller. Actually, even if I get a roller, I have it set up to deal with them. Ugh. That's 2 and 8. Sorry. You know what? The first 2 abilities, I have no idea what their fucking names are. One of them's Scatter Sweep and one of them's Blunder Broombuster, and you can tell me now. Tomorrow I will forget. In 1 hour I'll forget. Holy frick. They're just so... just make them easier names. You got range today, yo. Congrats, dude. You got the PD shard while helping friends. There you go, Chinam. That's it. That's how we get our shards, guys. We actually have to do... we just need to be helpful for everyone. I got another defense rate shard carrying Omni today. It's gotta be true. Sundering blows, blundering blows. Oh god, no. I'm gonna confuse myself even more saying stuff like that. God, they're all weak bosses again. Is any of them healthy? Oh, we don't have lane passes on this map, do we? Fuck. 0 vamp, 0 range. Oh, that sucks, dude. I've got 2 right now, and like, I think I might have 3 or 4 vamps. I can't say I'm unlucky anymore, I guess is what I mean to say. I forgot the geode. We should probably be fine. Oh, I got bugged. I don't want to play this bugged game. Let's play a bug game. Yeah, I would be a lot better in a long lane with this kind of setup. Like, that's exactly what I'm set up to do. I think this might be the last 2. Oh, I tried to catch those. Ah, no, there's one in the south. Get off me. Of course it would bug me. Nope, there's another one. Did he port out? He might have. I'll just go through the close lane. Oh, you're gonna... Please, 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 please. I don't want to deal with you. There you go. You're gonna die before I get to play with you? Damn. Whew. 6 range, 6 vamp, 3 wraiths? Oh god. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear it. Don't even talk to me. Carry Omni? I mean, I could. You can't use weapon manufacturer effectively. I feel you there. I've heard both, but I haven't tested Frosty Duet, Frosty Power myself. But Zimmerman did. And he tested it once, it didn't work. He went back and checked, and it did work. And I trust that. Because he was like, yeah, it doesn't work. Tried it again, it's like, oh shit, how did I never notice? That's not 100%, but it's pretty fucking close. Public so bad you're just getting unlucky. Yo, get good. That's the thing, it's not that Zimmerman said it does or not, and I do trust his judgment on a lot of things, but the fact that like he thought it didn't, someone told him he did and they went back and tested it again and changed his opinion, I think is pretty telling. I will never trust you again, ban this guy. He's the expert on all things Aura. Something like that. I'll keep the crit strikes. You know I have a few now? I don't need bots of oil. Don't remember C1 to C3 gear is a pain, but I finally passed C2. Super low C3 is finally dropping. Oh, yeah, nice. Alright. And yes, okay, so I am getting relic drops with other things in my deck, so that's good.